All right, we're back and we're gonna do some, I guess this is loose end, tying up some loose ends. So we got to go over here to Natasha. Oh, by the way, um, I think I already explained this. My friend my friend Joel over at Reeves Gaming gave me, some suggestions on this on the last fight, which is why I just pretty much almost mopped the floor with her. Also, yeah, the gong on Gunhaven.
Gong rings loud, performers crowd round. Hey, that sounded pretty good.
Okay, so and another person over on Discord told me the next area is kind of meh, but I'll be the judge of that. It's that, or I'll just go ahead and stick out until I make it to Penacony. So let's go see Matt.
Natasha, Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long. Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength and then... maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
Yeah, like tell the truth about what happened.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
So, March.
Cocolia. In order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yes, it was a hard won victory.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
She's fine. She's
Don't
helping
worry,
Bronya.
she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian?
She is.
She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Branya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along.
Mm-hmm.
March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Sure. Yeah, I understand.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Let's start with Gertie.
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire's final mission.
To be honest, though, I think if I was Bronya, I would let Wildfire be,
Why is everyone in such a hurry? I hope nothing's happened at the hotel.
We should take a look. Maybe we can help.
Ah.
I see Gertie! But who's that lying on the ground? Quick, let's head over.
Oh my, this doesn't look good. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
He's still breathing. Try not to panic on Gertie.
Is everything okay? Wait, isn't that Peak? Don't tell me he fell asleep in the middle of the road again.
Oh, it's you three. Back in the underworld so soon? Word must have gotten out that I was renovating the hotel today. Being the kind-hearted young man that he is, Pete came straight over and offered to help. There we were hard at work when all of a sudden the hotel started shaking. I got everyone outside as fast as I could, but I think Pete was hit by a ceiling tile.
As someone who lives in California and knows about these kind of things, the best thing to do in an earthquake situation is either barricade yourself in a doorway or get out.
Oh, look, seems like he's coming around.
Peek, are you awake? Oh, thank goodness you're all right. Easy now. Take your time.
Oh, my back. Oh, I was having such a great nap. How did I...
Are you okay, bro? Let me take you to Natasha's clinic.
Yeah, sleeping on the ground is not very good for your back.
Hey, look where he was lying. What is that?
It's an old photo. I thought I lost this ages ago. How did it get...
Aunt Gertie, isn't that you in the photo? And old Goethe, too. You look so young.
Don't I know it? My distant cousin had only just taken over the family business at the time. He wrote me a letter inviting me to head up and take a look. It's been nearly 20 years already. I remember chatting in the hotel lobby and drinking tea. I wonder if we'll ever get another chance to do that.
You know, we've got some good news for you, haven't we?
Yep.
Is that true? Bronya, she... I can't believe my ears.
Put your faith in Bronya. You know, Goethe will have the kid on the stove in no time.
I don't know what to say. Turns out things aren't always lost forever. It feels like better days are finally on the horizon.
Oh, I forgot to plug this in. There we go.
Thank you all so much for coming to tell me the good news. I haven't felt like this in a long time. We'll get plenty of guests staying at the hotel again once the passageway is open. But there's no way I'm letting them set eyes on this old place looking like this. Oh, and we're gonna need to expand the menu. Oh, dear. Action stations!
Action stations? Already? Ow! Oh, my head!
Please, let Dr. Natasha know not to worry. We're all okay. You three will have to come and stay again once the hotel is fully renovated.
New message. Ceiling sterile is complete and the spatial storage is dissipating. Good job. We should be back soon. Don't rush. Well, go at your own pace. Thanks for being there. We'll be here. For you're ready to leave. Great. I'm craving some juice. Pom still owes me a glass. How is Jarilo VI? Not great. Even though the influence of the stone has basically subsided, the existing fragment is too... is too deeply rooted. If the external freeze has lasted a very long time, enough to severely impact the ecology of the planet. In short, the planet probably won't regain the vitality that it had 1,000 years ago in such a short time. Oh, how could it be? Is there anything else we can do? As Trailblazers, our mission is already concluded successfully. The fate of this world should be handed back to its inhabitants. Humankind has always struggled against austere conditions. Dang it, I'm trying to get this. Okay, enough, Welt. That always managed to thrive in spite of it. Yeah, you should know. Now the eternal freeze is gone, the fragment has lost its momentum to expand. Jarilo VI will be revitalized, believe in the perseverance of our people. I did a high-frequency spatial energy surge in the north of Jarilo VI. You might be interested in checking it out. Don't worry, that energy is not related to the Stellaron. It's only an echo left behind after spatial distortions fade away. Inside the echo are perceptions of space and time that are used to will become radically altered to the point where it might even reconstruct certain scenes from our own past experiences. If you're in the mood to wish to relive those memorable adventures, you can try your luck at places where echoes can be found. I'm guessing echoes are the same thing as Charles domains in Genshin.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the problems on this planet. There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
We did all we could, now it's a matter of time.
Of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other planets we visited, at least this one has hope.
Yeah.
So, should we tell everyone the deal?
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not dampen the spirit just yet.
Yeah. Echo War. Okay. Open interest. Yeah. It is a trounce domain. It's just like a trounce domain. Traces. Lucent Afterglow? Light Cone. I've got Quid Pro Quo. Fermata. Okay. We are Wildfire. I think I already have this one. For Flood and Spring, I don't have that one. Past and Future. I don't know if I have that one. Don't have that one. I have this one. Okay, yeah, these I already have. Okay. Traces. Okay. Yeah, the same. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go and continue. Let's go back to Natasha.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look. Oh, is everyone all right? Thanks for your help. Sometimes face-to-face communication is more meaningful, don't you think? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Rania doesn't keep us too long.
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility to Wildfire. If you're worried, you could look for them over at the robot settlement.
Outsiders. For friends of Clara.
How did you know that was Perkins?
Thank you for rescuing Clara.
Seems like Perkins picked up a stammer.
Its language module must have malfunctioned. Can you take us to Clara?
Outsiders are friends of Clara. Follow me.
You have visitors, Clara.
Oh, it's the variables. There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability. The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Branya made a promise. The underworld and the overworld will soon be reunited. Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the underworld for the time being. March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you. One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
May want to write that, Jeff.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the underworld. Complete.
That's our Branya! Quick as a flash!
She certainly moves a lot faster than some people I know.
If you haven't got anything nice to say right now, zip it!
Busier places mean busier business.
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation. I'm sorry. Here I am talking your ear off again. This is a day to remember. We should welcome it with smiles. If you have time, talk to the folks here. Every one of them will tell you about their excitement. Then when you're ready, let's go home.
Finally, I can get back to supervising the cable cars. I thought I'd spend the rest of my life in those mines. Ah, it's you, the liberators of the underworld. You're the first passengers we've had since being sealed off. It'll be my honor to get you to the surface in one piece. Relax, relax. In all my 20 years on the job, there were only ever... Anyway, none of them were serious. So, ready to climb aboard? No problem. This car won't be leaving without you.
Anything else? Hold up.
I ought to go down there and take a look.
Okay. Go see this guy over here. Raised.
Choice
E5.
isn't as elusive as it may appear.
So, ready to climb aboard? Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather round. The cable car passenger service is about to restart.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
So this is the overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Uh-huh. That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened. The address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three of you can find time to attend.
Now it goes on.
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address starting soon?
Looks like it. Bronya hasn't arrived yet, though. Let's find somewhere to wait.
celebration!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand's inaugural address will begin shortly. Please remain orderly.
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering. And in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Cocolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, she gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage. In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together, people of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city. Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Jarilo VI, will no longer be alone among the stars. But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog!
Hey! Ooh.
Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more rumors started to swirl. The situation risked spinning out of control. Oh, she was there. She just made sure no one could see her. Azalea is still new to the vastness of the overworld. She feels uncomfortable in a big crowd. I'll help her adjust to life here.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Don Hung, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's findings?
Allow me to explain.
Which means the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately. I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways of avoiding calamity. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people.
Yeah, we'll express do everything within our power to help. So I wasn't talking much. My nephew is way over there. I feel uncomfortable talking unless I'm with other people around. Plus, he likes to listen to his phone without an earphone or anything like that.
We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Jarilo VI will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
Here's hoping I get you if I lose the 50-50. By the way, I'm going to try for Fei Xiao tomorrow. When the update goes through. I'm recording this the day before the update.
One heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
I'll still would if I would rate this journey.
What? That run of the mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different from yours.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we should be asking you. Any thoughts you want to share?
Well, there's eventually
I'm sure. Anyway, don't worry about the future. Live in the moment. Let's go for one more round in the administrative district. I want to take more photos.
On our ornaments. Okay. Press C to do that. Oh, these. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll do that in a bit. But for now, let's go to quick. Yes. All right. All right. I'll take care of the rest of that on off screen. All right. Okay.
Cocolia said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Huh. Don Hung, how long can here we are!
Oh, Pela.
Monument. Photo time! Oh, Pela and Hook are here too! Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Good idea. Let's show them how these photos are done. Oh. All right.
Whoa, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you overworlders worried it'll melt?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument carved out of geomeral crystal.
Ah, Geomero! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it and sell it for big bucks.
How do I explain? This particular piece of geomarrow is definitely not for sale.
A photo? What's that? Hook wants to see it!
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance number... Wait, that's a nice picture! And it's crystal clear.
Wow, photos are awesome! Can Hook have it? You like it? It's yours. A farewell gift from us.
Okay, I saved this to my computer.
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three! Come on in! I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big sister? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old. Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses? Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skills.
My phone is about Am I really that short? I thought...
Don't worry. If you eat like Don Hung, you'll be as tall as him one day.
I'll let that slip.
Here, keep it. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Dan Hung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels.
Bye.
If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
I hope to get you guys.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
sleep when we're back on the express.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on! Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No, no. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives? You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
We should be getting back to the express. Time to find March and Don home.
Something is definitely up. She's getting it. Yeah, just got done by the trying to use. I know that you're lying about the name. I know that there are other reasons. Spit it out. Other reasons.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I'm so disappointed in you. Taking someone's money without saying anything is the same
You
thing as
poor
being
thing. I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go.
Hold on.
The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
Well, that guy is doing a serious part. Should definitely secret work now. I I'm pretty sure there are a lot of not just Selena. I know that you still have feelings for him, but face the reality. He committed a crime. Father, thank you for saying that, but won't you just stop it? I'm actually not. We're trying to help, right? I don't know about Mom. I mean, it was wrong to take the money without saying anything. But the real bad person is the guy who scammed you and ran off with the money. He should be arrested and punished, so let's report him to his keys. Come on, thank you so much. I remember correct. You were getting me money this month also.
Come around and have a look.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you. Confidence goes a long way.
Get some rest on the Express. Jarilo VI was not an easy ride. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
The next